Hello and welcome back to another episode of Get Off the Pew. I am your host, Delmar Johnson. So I'm gonna hop right in. The last segment I did on delayed obedience. What is the cost of delayed obedience? We talked about need to take action, right? So today I want to talk a few minutes about agreement is not the same as action. All right, agreement is not the same as action. So what I mean, you can agree with everything and still not move. You can agree with everything and still not move. What I mean by that, you can say amen, you can be in the amen corner. You can save the video that you're going to come back to. You can take all the notes. You can, highlight the quotes and come back to it. We've all done it, right? I've done it, you've done it. And we can still stay exactly where we are. You can still stay exactly where you are. So agreement is not the same as taking action. Agreement feels productive, but you know what really is productive? Alignment, taking action. All right. Action is productive. Agreement feels like you're aligned, right? But it's the action that actually aligns you. I'm gonna say that again. Agreement feels productive, but action is actually the productive side. Agreement feels aligned, but action actually aligns you, aligns us, right? So a lot of people are sitting on the pew of perfect language, but no movement. Did you catch that? A lot of people are sitting on the pew of perfect language. In all of my get off the pews so far, nothing has been perfect, but I'm still saying what I need to say, and hopefully that message is getting to you. We're perfected along the way. How about that? I perfected along the way. But in the meantime, I'm offering you some thoughts to think about, jog some things in your mind and your spirit, hopefully that'll make you take that leap and put more action behind your alignment, right? So a lot of people are sitting on that pew of perfection, but no movement, because agreement doesn't require risk. We can agree all day long, but it doesn't necessarily require risk. The action that we put behind the agreement is where the risk can come in, right? And risks are necessary, to live out life. Risks are everywhere, whether we take them or not. Certain things, we have to take the risk to move further and to move up, right? So at some point, agreeing with truth without acting on it becomes another way to avoid responsibility, all right? That becomes another way to avoid responsibility. And we all have, all of us have a level of responsibility in our life, right? But we have to get to a point where we understand that we need to take action behind it and not just agree, because agree again it doesn't require risk. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't require risk. It's the action that we put behind it. Again, so at some point, agreeing with truth without acting on it becomes another way to avoid responsibility. And we can't go through life avoiding responsibility. We all have them, right? In whatever area that we're in our family, in our community, in our own lives. If you're married, with your spouse, with your children, if you have children, there's responsibility all around us. But are we going to step into that responsibility? Are we going to take the risk so we can get to where we need to be and where we're called to be? All right. So if this message feels familiar, it's not because you need more confirmation. We don't need more confirmation. All right. A lot of us don't need more confirmation. What do we need to do? We need to move. We need movement to go forward, to go upwards, to make an impact where we're supposed to make an impact, with the people that are assigned to us and the territory that we're supposed to take over, right? So we need movement. So that is today's segment, all right? Get off the pew. That's another pew we got to get off of, y'all. I'm your host, Delmar Johnson. See you next time for another Get Off the Pew. Bye-bye.